Okay, this is going to be one of them days where we're going to have to try to send it and hope the weather will work with us. The rain's been kind of on and off today, so but I really want to get some packs in, so go ahead and send it. And one thing, you know, I really didn't one thing that I really didn't count on is how difficult it actually is to talk on camera while you're flying FPV. It's rather challenging, but I like a challenge, so we're going to go ahead and fly while talking to the camera. So just get my goggles straight here. All right. So flying the GoPro Mini 11. Okay. And it's going to be one of them days already. I see. Let's go ahead and try this again.
Macro mode on. 23.9 volts.
Just gonna fly the quad around a little bit. Should probably do it over grass. I don't know if that was a fail-safe. Could have been. Anyway, seems to be better now. Anyway, guys, I wanted to just kind of fly a little bit of freestyle here and
Low battery.
tell you that yeah, I've been struggling with some things. One thing is winter over here now is set in, so our days are a lot shorter. We don't have nowhere near as much daylight to work with now, and then working full time, it's proved to be quite challenging to fly FPV, you know, during the week. So the time that I can fly it is actually on the weekends.
Low battery.
And during the weekends, usually you have other things going on. So today was the day that I actually was able to get out and fly. Really happy that I am able to get out and fly today. But the weather has not been too cooperative today, so just gonna fly over here and just do a couple maneuvers here and kind of commentate through. But I really do like the weight of the new 11 Mini. It has a really good weight to it. I'm running the 2207 1900 kV motors, and it really doesn't have any issue at all floating this around. So happy with the weight. I can't speak on the durability and stuff yet because I have not really crashed this, but maybe one time on the track, the drift track that I flew. I crashed it one time, and it was a pretty gnarly crash, and the camera seemed to be okay. I have not had any issues with the actual freeze ups, other than one time I did have a freeze up, and it was when I was charging the GoPro. But I know my buddy Dave, Fly High FPV, he's been having some issues with his GoPro Mini 11 with the freeze ups. So I kind of wanted to just kind of freestyle it around here today, just kind of see how it performs, see if we, you know, have any issues. Oh, there it goes again. So I'm having an issue with the roll. Kind of issue with death roll. All right, guys, we're gonna send out another quad. Something's wrong with that one. Gonna have to dig into that a little bit further, do some investigating. If you've been in FPV for any length of time, you've probably had days like this where you feel like everything's going against you, and that's the kind of day I'm having right now. I'm just gonna kind of fly this really moderately, just to make sure that we don't have any issues off the bat. I'm not having a great time at the moment. But like I said, guys, that could be FPV sometimes. Never disarm, right? Never disarm. All right, so this quad seems to be okay. Let's go over here a little bit closer and do some flips in the grass. All right, flips are good with this one, no issues. All right, anyway, one of them days where you feel like everything is kind of going against you, and that's kind of what today has been. The weather has not been nowhere near accommodating, and now I'm having issues with one of my quads. But that's why I brought two, so I figured, well, might as well bring two quads in case I do have an issue. Nice to have that little backup as a fail-safe. But yeah, I have not flown in quite a while, guys. I'm a little rusty. And like I said, talking while flying is actually really challenging. So kudos to the guys that do this all the time. Something I definitely need to get used to for sure. But just going to do a little bit of maneuvers here in the trees. We do have some ghost branches out here, stuff like that.
30 seconds.
But yeah, it does feel good just to get in the air, and get my head out of some things. Like I said, I've been having some issues. Last couple of years, I've had some issues with migraines. Getting really bad migraines that have been debilitating. So I recently met with a doctor,
9,
and got me on some
6,
vitamin B2 and some magnesium, and that worked for about 2 weeks. I had no migraines, no headaches for about 2 weeks.
low battery.
And then lo and behold, the last couple days they came back full force, and I've gotten some really bad migraines. So, oh yeah, go through the little gap there. It felt good. Yeah, so just gonna fly this around. It feels really good out here. Get a little bit of break in the rain too, so that's good. My quads are not conformal coated, and I will put the settings of the GoPro on the screen so you guys can see what settings I'm running with this camera. But I went with the ND8 today because of the cloud cover. Probably could have got away with like a ND4 maybe. I love these trees this time of year too. They still have some colors in them. Flying the HD0. You can see a lot of the ghost branches, believe it or not, with the HD0, which I really like. This quad feels really good. This quad feels like locked in. No issues with this one as of yet anyway. Yes. This is one of my favorite places to fly, actually. It is public property, so as long as you're real careful and just follow the rules and don't fly don't fly it like around anybody. Pretty good, man. This pack has been feeling really good. I'm also kind of breaking in these new packs. This battery here is a brand new pack. I ordered like 4 of these Ovonics 1150s. I really do like them.
Low battery.
So we're gonna go ahead and bring it back over here, and we'll go ahead and swap another pack out. All right, guys, second pack, and definitely feel a little bit more confident now that I've flown that. Didn't have any issues. One thing I will say is when it comes to flying, you definitely want to have confidence with what you're flying, so that made a big difference. And another thing I'll say before taking off is, I know a lot of people will say, oh well, it's winter time, just break out the whoops. Don't get me wrong, I like whoops, they're a lot of fun, but 5-inch freestyle is where my heart is. That is the part of FPV to me that has got my heart. That is the most fun to me. I love 5-inch freestyle. I love getting these big, wide open places and just Hail Marying the drone and just sending it full send, and that's what I enjoy. So, don't get me wrong, like I said, I like whoops. They are a lot of fun. But 5-inch, that's where my heart is. So over here is a really cool little gap over here, but they're doing some construction. Let's see if we can get in there. Yeah, we can get in there. We got some room to get in there. This is a really fun dive right here. You can really have fun over here with this stuff. This is a really cool school. Has a lot of fun structures you can play with. Go at the bottom. Oh yeah, doing some construction over here. Tell you what, the ghost branches will get you every time. But normally with these gem fans, I can just plow right through them. Yeah, I haven't flown in probably close to 2.5, 3 weeks, and I know it's going to show because I feel so rusty. Normally by ooh, look at that right there. Smack that branch. Normally by like the second or third pack, I really start to get warmed up, but I just feel so out of touch with my quad. Feel really out of touch. But that's why I said it's a lot harder in the wintertime for me to actually get the packs in working full time. You know, I work 5 days a week, and with us getting dark here so early, by the time I actually get home, I don't have really much time before it's dark again. So struggling with that a little bit. It has been kind of bringing me down a little bit. Not gonna lie about that. It has. Oop, 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 oop. All right, we're gonna disarm on that. All right, had a crash. Go retrieve that. We'll be back in a little bit. Somewhere over in this area where I was playing around. Oh, I see it. There it is. I was having a good pack there. Pushed myself a little bit more. At least the quad's on the ground. Could be worse. Yeah, she come unplugged. There we go. Make sure it's not too wet. Let's check out that. Let's check out the GoPro. GoPro's still recording. Did get a little bit wet, but nevertheless, it's still recording. So and everything's muddy and wet. So when you crash, it just quads get so nasty. But I don't think the electronics got too wet on that one, so go ahead and send it again. All right, well, so far today, I've had about 4 crashes. I've had 4 crashes with the Mini.
Low battery.
No issues as of yet as far as freezing or anything with the recording not working. I mean, they haven't been like crazy hard crashes on like blacktop or anything. And we're sitting, I think, somewhere around 40 degrees Fahrenheit out here. Really do love the weight of it though. It has a good momentum when you throw it. I love that. Man, this is one of those packs where I know it's going to be coming to an end soon. I'm just not ready for it to come to an end. Like I said, I haven't flown in so long. All right, I gotta bring it back. I haven't flown in so long that I feel rusty, but it just feels so good to fly. It feels so good to be back on the sticks. So bring it on in. Yeah, it feels really good to be back on the sticks, guys, and I really appreciate all you guys watching while I complain about things. But yeah, sometimes FPV is not all, you know, sunshines and rainbows. And you know, with every season comes other challenges as well, and this is just one of those challenging seasons for me. With the winter, got less daylight, gets darker earlier, and yeah, the weather has definitely taken a turn, more cold now. So, but I'll keep you guys updated with how the 11 Mini's been doing. I mean, so far it's been working good for me, still recording, but we haven't really bashed it really that hard yet. So I want to start doing some more freestyle with it and just see, you know, how much it can take before things start to stop working and everything. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and there's going to be more of the GoPro 11 Mini on the channel, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Edrone out.